Hey everyone, Jeff here, and welcome back to the channel. Happy New Year's Eve, and today on Death Must Die, we are playing with Scotty, and we're going to be trying out something kind of neat. So, one of the lesser-known synergies in the game is between Summer and Crom, the god of war. Is it Crom or Kron? I don't know. No, Kron is this guy, Crom. I was getting mixed up. Anyways, so what we're going to be doing is using this Diabolic 2 sword that our attacks always apply burning. So the joke is, you apply burning to enemies, which triggers combustion from Summer. Combustion knocks enemies back. And then we're going to be rupturing enemies, and the way rupture works is they take more damage from being knocked back. So it's a pretty good synergy. I don't have ideal gear here. I wanted to use the winter shawl, but I didn't have any dice in that build, so I had to put this on. So we got a little bit of XP gain. We have a revive. I need a better chest piece here because this isn't for this build. It's for the luck build. We're going low luck. We're using just like regular greaves. We have really good evade chance. Just like some random stats here. Decent offers. I mean, it's fairly balanced character. My sinuses are going crazy this morning, so if I sound a little off, I apologize. But yeah, so let's see if we can do this. I may have to restart if we don't get. You know, we need Summer and Crom again. Besides those two, it doesn't really matter. Okay, we're off to a really good start. So, we want... The question is, do we want Crom's basic attack? We don't need Summer's, right? I think thematically we should take it. Part of me wants to try and get it at a higher rarity, but I think Adept's fine. And this improves our rolls later on too. So we want to be rupturing everything. Obviously our base damage is like extremely high. Do we take Legong as our other one? I think I'm just gonna start alterating, try and get Summer. I'll take Gym High. Alright. If we fail, I will restart though, because the whole point here is combustion. If we don't have combustion, we're not really like doing anything.
Hi again.
Oh, well, this build would be busted. All right, Summer. Summer. Damn it. Okay, we have to restart. My streak. Oh no, it's broken. Also, I didn't last long enough for the shop to reset, which is probably a shame. So, if you didn't know, if you last a full minute in the arena, you can reset the shop. That's one way to, like, farm items. It's not very fun, but it is a way to do it. Also, the items have, like...
Why I'm doing...
Okay, this time we start with Summer. Also, the items are not as good if you... they're, like, based on your last run, the quality of them on average. Like, so if you defeat Dracula, your shop tends to be better than if you didn't. Can we please? Okay, well, it looks like we're gonna be restarting again. Consistency be damned, I guess. Well, this is the thing, like, you need more alteration dice if you really want to focus on something. Oh, he showed up. Amazing. All right, give me Rampaging Strike. All right, so we're now doing this. This is actually really strong. We're gonna be extremely tanky, and we're also going to do a lot of damage. Because again, this sword doubles the burning damage. Not like doubles the damage of fire, but just the burning debuff. Now hopefully, Justice doesn't decide to like show up on every roll, because we don't really want most of her stuff, being honest. I think I'm actually gonna take attack damage here since we have Justice. If we didn't roll Justice, I probably would have taken armor, because we could do for a little bit more armor, but there's a decent chance that we roll it to protection anyway. See, I didn't realize I'm missing a couple pieces of Scotty that I actually should need. All right, we could actually probably just take Adept Combust and be happy with it. It's hard to tell that the enemies are burning because they're just, you know, immediately dying. But they are. You can see it on the elite there. And then, oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna take Inferno. I'm gonna take Inferno and not really think about it. And see, the joke here is that we get shurikens and chains and blades so that everything's applying rupture. And then we get we want the thing that has like, I forget the name of the skill, but increases our knockback. Regular Chains of War is fine. Honestly, getting more Chains of War is kind of like iffy because it's gonna increase the size of it. I will upgrade Combust. We also want Vehemence. Do we have passive regen off something? Oh, I took Inner Peace already, didn't I? Okay. I was like, wait a second. I thought I took off the Christmas item. I forgot so quickly. My brain. Going into 2024, not ready. Inferno kind of good. But yeah, well, we'll see how good this like really is once we get to, you know, a little bit later on. The hordes and stuff, this absolutely just shreds through. All the slimes and the skeletons and stuff, not a problem. It's the bosses that are, you know, Dracula, Necromancer, I guess dragons to a lesser extent. Just funny because Incinerate doesn't really, or Inferno is like fine against bosses and whatnot. I'm gonna keep putting points into it. Yeah, I definitely want a different setup of gear so that we can use the winter shawl, because I think the extra master offers plus the little bit of HP regen on the relic is a big deal. All right, it's starting to do some damage. It's just playing the game without dice and trying to get a specific build is like impossible. So there's just someone. Okay, you know what? I will take the 18% luck. That seems totally fine. I think this is worth it. Okay, well, you know, that kind of sucks. So if you don't know what the witch does, if you get lucky, or if you get unlucky and get cursed, you lose 15 armor. If you get lucky, you get 1200 pull area. 1200 pull area is a lot. Just makes picking up gems and stuff easier. I don't really... Part of me wants to take Rampaging Strike, but I'm gonna reroll here. Shurikens is fine. Like I said, we want things to be ruptured. We're gonna put points into it. Yeah, you see Combust kind of just like mowing through these guys. I think it would be cool if there were unique items that improved specific skills. First point of consecration is always good. Like, imagine a unique item that reduces the number of enemies that died while burning to trigger Combust. I think that would be really neat. I think that's a pretty easy way to make interesting gear that lets you do, like, fun builds without, like, compromising the balance of the game, right? And if it turns out to be too much, you can always just you know, nerf the item.
An eternity like Sisyphus.
The Fates. This ain't it. Yeah, I'll take two dice. I'll spend 1 dice to get 6 dice. That's fair. 1 dice in a level to get 6 dice is, like, acceptable. But see how good, like, 1200 pull range would have been for this, like, all this stuff exploding and being knocked away. Well, now that we're here, banish, roll. Breath of Fire to expert. Okay. We definitely want Bloodlust at some point, since Rupture is such a big part of our, like, end game here. But, I mean, we also, you know, probably need Blades at some point. In fact, it would probably be nice to get Blades sooner rather than later, as they're pretty good against, the dragons. Speaking of, yeah, Knockback, that's, yeah. I forgot what the name of it was. It was Knockback. Quite literally, it is the most obvious named ability in the game. But yeah, we really want Knockback Master. Like, there's a big difference, because I think it goes to 120%. Might be 100 though. I don't quote me on that. Not something I normally focus on taking. So this is tough because all of these skills are insane. The 2nd level of Shurikens gives you projectile pierce and an extra one, which is massive. The 2nd level of Blades gives you an extra blade. And obviously Bloodlust is strong. I think you're actually supposed to take the 2nd blade here, only because we're about to do dragons. If we weren't about to fight the dragons, I'd probably take Bloodlust. But Blades are so ridiculously good against the dragons that it's, like, hard to not. If the Blades decide to hit the dragons, of course. If they decide to, like, just not, then, I mean, I guess I would have been better with literally anything else, but... Wow, I framed that. Because I definitely got stuck on that luck shrine. And these are not Dark Souls iframes here. They're very small windows. Especially when it's on top of you like that. Oh, it's doing alright. It's not a lot of damage yet, but we'll get there. Alright. Take... No, let's just up combust. We can, like, try for a better flare.
I'm a fire starter.
She does start a fire. Alright, Breath of Fire up. It's just good. Just a good ability. This is not as exciting. I want Meteor Shower, because I think what we want is the God of War dash, which I believe is called Rampage. Again, I don't normally go crazy on the knockback stuff, so I don't always remember exactly what the names of those are called. But once you have Combustion, Meteor starts being good, especially when Combustion's, like, leveled up this high. It's really the only real purpose in Meteor for the whole game is to trigger Combustion. This skeleton. I don't even know if I talked about it, but I'm using the Sign of the Apprentice, so we get extra levels every 2 levels we gain. So that's why everything's being leveled up here. And by everything, I basically mean Breath of Fire and Apparently inner peace and combust. That's just what I went with. I think Scotty, of all the characters, has probably the most viable set of runes.
What'll it be, hot?
Let's just take Meteor Shower. I think actually what would have been the most interesting build here is to get Winter as a third god and get Master Wintertide. If you could manage that, then you'd have like an insane AoE on your combust. Plus all of the other skills would benefit from it, like chains, shurikens, blades, breath of fire, meteor storm, and like everything. Just take the first reprisal, I guess. Like the burning on the ground. Like literally everything gets buffed by spell area with this build. So that would be something I'd be interested in. Oh, Rampaging Strike. It's charge, not Rampage. Rampaging Strike is the attack. I'm a fool. It's okay. Let's upgrade Rampaging Strike, honestly. Because we get random levels, some of those might go into our auto attack. I'm gonna take attack speed. And because some of those might go into our auto attack, having that be expert is... it could be relevant. Our auto attack isn't like completely trash here. It's not amazing, but it's like serviceable. I'm still trying to move around as much as I can to get shrines and whatnot, because more luck is good. Powerful great sword of ignoring. No, I'm just gonna alterate here. We can do better. We could do better. Alright. The second level of shurikens is, as I mentioned before, very, very powerful. I wish you could find more than one unique too, or like unsoulbind them, because what I'd like to do is get the 6% ring I have on Averon. I'll put that expert. I'd like to put that ring plus the Shaw on, and then have like 25% master rolls on Scotty here, but unfortunately, it seems like not a viable thing. I really don't want to sell that ring. Although I might, now that I think about it, because that I don't use the ring in the invincibility build, and I do think that's probably the best build for Averon that we found. I'm gonna reroll. This is trash. I just take Purification Adept. It's fine. It's 30 armor. It makes up for what the witch did to us. Damn witches. That's what happened at Salem. It's because they gave all the villagers negative armor, and it was just like, gotta burn you at the stake. It's not really something to joke about. Like, that's a kind of like a real thing that happened. That's kind of fucked up. But let's be real. It's probably just men cheating on their wives with people and then claiming they were witches and then killing them. But enough about things that are too dark. Let's talk more about killing death. Yeah, Combust is insane. All right, Blades Expert, probably worth it. Look at these explosions. Okay, well, yeah. So, why is Inferno better than Day of Judgment? Well, the answer is because Inferno kills drop XP, whereas Day of Judgment does not. So, that's why we don't take Day of Judgment, which came up really timely right there. Now, you could take Day of Judgment plus Inferno there and just never have to worry about trash at all, but we're a combust build. Why? We already don't. Really need to get Bloodlust going. Feels like. Hey, don't run away. Why was that ghost running away? That was weird. I think I'm gonna take Meteor Shower. I really like to take a higher tier flare, if possible. So this rune giving you a lot of free levels is kind of a big deal. Like, if you're speccing into XP gain with your gear, I say speccing, but like if you're gearing for XP gain on Scotty, the XP rune's kind of crazy. This fight's a little dangerous. There it is. Oh. Oh, no. No, we have to take Vehemence. It's kind of sad. Yeah, we really need Bloodlust here. Taking lots of damage. I think we have a revive, don't we? Yeah, we do. Okay, so we're not really in danger here, but it's not a good fight. But again, we haven't picked up Bloodlust yet, so that's a large part of it. Attacking way slower than we should be. The Magical Amulet of Luck. Where'd you go? Necromancer. You stupid wizard. You only dropped 2 items? That was rude. 45 armor is pretty decent defensively. Alright, well, we're back to full. We'll upgrade Breath of Fire. We're gonna click this and maybe probably get another level out of it. Or not. That's a full heal. Some spell area is nice. For sure. Okay, yeah, there's all the XP from Inferno. Vehemence. Incinerate would be good too, for sure. But I feel like we just want Vehemence. How have we not gotten Bloodlust? I haven't picked it up, right? Like, I'm not losing my mind? No. See, if the Day of Judgment roll would have been Pandemonium, we would have been having a much better time. 1, because it's called Pandemonium and everything's better with pandas. 2, because all of our skills would be like master level and we'd be just absolutely trolling the game at this point. I do think we're fairly strong right now, though. The lack of Bloodlust is definitely showing. But Inferno is also showing up. Give me... We should have taken a dash either. I'm gonna take Expert Incineration here. I think now's the time for that. If there ever was a time, it's certainly now. All right, there's a large amount of shrines nearby us, so let's take a direction, go get it, and okay. Oh, that way was all trash. Bloodlust? Bloodlust. I'll reroll for Bloodlust here. Sure. Okay, we need to get rid of this guy. Again, we're kind of seeing the problems with... Not the problems, I'd say, but the power disparity between someone like Mort and like Summer and Braum. Because like we've spec'd out here in this like synergy system, but we don't have a single skill that functions in the same way as something like Soul Stealers does for single target damage. Also, no way to really scale, so there's that. Now, combustion is doing a lot of damage. What if there's an item that like spawned like easy to blow up things that counted as enemies? I'm gonna take attack damage here. What's spell speed helping? It's buffing blades, it's buffing meteor storm, meteor shower, meteors. Take attack damage. 242. Not amazing. We're also still missing knockback. So like that's two things that promote, like we didn't have Bloodlust for most of the run and we still don't have knockback. And that skeleton just called me an asshole. This part we're gonna absolutely just crush. I still don't think we need flare. We also don't have a dash, but I don't think you ever actually have to take a dash. Yeah. Combust goes crazy here. It's also gonna like completely destroy the DPS screen at the end because of this. Well, you know, maybe it won't. Historically for me it has in this section, but I don't think I normally have Inferno when I also have it, so that might skew the numbers. I'm just thinking, like, if we had time instead, right, with Warp Strike, we get more levels, and we get more free levels. And then Gem Haste would let us attack faster, which would let us proc more Fire Breaths. We definitely want the skeletons to be near Dracula. When they die. We want the skeletons to be near Dracula when they die, he says. Ooh, that was close. Come on, Dracula, come on. Ow, damage. Oh, he tried. It's making this really difficult. The power of Meteor, we're seeing it right now. It's so good. It's not doing anything. We're gonna get a level here soon. Hopefully that helps. Oh boy. Wow. Okay, well. Well. Can't see anything, so we'll see what happens there. Oh, evasion going crazy. Well, we died. Yeah, this is... Again, this is the problem with Summer and Front by themselves. Without, like, insane master offers or, you know, legendaries. Because obviously if we have, like, Fatality or God of War here, we're doing really well. If we have Fire Dragon, that does a lot. Some master abilities would go crazy. I'm also not convinced that the burning damage from this sword is actually working properly. Because he should be taking, like, burning, he should be taking... What does burning do? Like 1% damage a second? So he should be taking 2% of his HP per second from burning. And I feel like he's definitely not. Some miserable Dracula fight. We could die right here. My vision is very obscured. Also, I just realized I'm not wearing my glasses, which might have contributed to me not being able to see very well. So that's kind of on me, I guess, guys. Whoops. Oh well. Oh well. We won. We won, and that's what matters. It was not easy though. That was a hard win. Combust didn't do well. Well, we didn't really have master offers, I guess. When you look at it, we just had Meteor Shower, which really underperformed, and Inferno, which was fine. Like, Inferno is always fine. You basically always take it. And then these things did okay. These things all did okay. We just didn't get enough attack speed. So I guess it would be like Gem High and Warp Strike would be better. I don't know. Let's see. We got any gear that maybe makes this a little bit better. Definitely none of these things. None of these things are helping at all. Bane. Cool. It's definitely cool. What can you do with a Bane sword? If you have Bane and your attacks apply Cursed, right? And then you trigger Cursed with Deadly Strike, does that mean that you're just like getting all that extra damage? Plus, if you start with this, could you also immediately roll Mayhem as your first ability? That'd be interesting. This is nothing, and this is nothing. Okay, well, we might hold on to that for interesting sake. And there's another Bane sword. All right, seems to be going around. See if there's anything interesting in here. Not that. Shard pull versus, I don't know, we're using like a makeshift one right here. 38 armor. Now this says better shard pull. Normally I use, give me this. Normally I use the epic gloves that have all the different attack rocks on it. It's an okay belt actually. Evasion, life, and XP gain. It's not terrible. Dash boots. A lot of medium armor here. I'm not seeing anything that's like blowing me away though. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Am I ever gonna use this? Probably not. I'm gonna sell it. But yeah. So yeah, I think this one's a little weaker than I would like. I think it could be better. Obviously, if you roll into master stuff, it would work out more. I think if you have winter and bigger combust, it's better, but at the same time, then you're not as tanky, and that doesn't really help your single target all that much. Probably if you get time, then you start attacking faster, more breath of fires, more combustions. That maybe makes sense. But I think at the end of the day, the weakness here is that burning seems a little underpowered, and the combust limit is like, if there aren't enough enemies, combust doesn't go off. So yeah, I'm a little disappointed in this one overall, to be honest. But it was fun, you know, challenge. We still won, so that's nice. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good New Year's. I'm going to be streaming later on today if you're watching this video the day it comes out, so come hang out with me on my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, and I will see you in the new year. Have a good day. Jeff out. Bye.